see you. We're here to support you, bro. So Nick Noback's going to try to throw it down for your town. That is ATL, the Cora Works GT Radial BMW. Nick Noback, this guy has a weapon from Las Vegas. Lost his roof last year. That was always exciting. But let's see how Adam LZ, he seems to have found that secret sauce to put it down. Let's see what we got here from Adam LZ. He initiates a big gap here between LZ and Noback, but seems to be closing it as LZ drops down a little bit. Now into, oh, big angle there from LZ. Look at the snappy transition, massive angle there from LZ. Nick Noback a little phased. Needs to get to the side of that Ford Mustang RTR. And now past that last outside zone. So some mistakes on either side. Let's analyze this, Ryan, if we could. Taking a look.
So as LZ comes up to initiation, you see a big gap being created here between him and Noback on the run up to initiation. LZ goes way wide up on outside zone 1. Noback lower line, lower angle, but uses that to gain proximity. And we always tell him, if you're going to do that, make it quick, and Noback did that. But then Noback makes a mistake here coming into outside zone 2, where you see LZ going wide into outside zone 2, going aggressively into that zone, made it look pretty solid. So Noback had a couple of issues in the chase position, most notably right here as he gets the car to angle. He misses he's below that hash mark we have there, which means that he's quite a bit lower off that wall than we'd like to see. Right there as the transition happens, this is where Noback goes quite a bit inside as well, making a compromise on line to try to maintain or gain proximity. You can see his angle varying there as well, whereas in the lead position, LZ looks solid. He looks like he got the car to angle, and it looked pretty settled through all the zones.
All right, some great insight there from the laser.
The laser.
You say that so like sub. The laser. Here we go. Here we go. The second run of the Noback LZ battle. Cora Works, BMW out front. Nick Noback, as LZ is trying to get to the back of the Nick Noback. Gets to the side, dropping on into that big bank. The infamous Irwindale Speedway wall. Noback, big angle there. LZ, you see the proximity, a little shimming there. Let's see how they handle that second outside zone. Noback. Oh, LZ taps the wall, he stays in it. Those RTRs are known for shredding that back bumper, and Nick Noback rips it on through. Let's take a look at it here again. Your thoughts, Ryan, taking a look, and a great crowd here, even here in top 32. Awesome.
Yeah, it looked like Noback was much more comfortable in the lead position, getting his car where he wanted it to be on the track. And in the chase, you could see that LZ had more proximity. Let's watch the replay as they get to angle here in outside zone 1. Noback is not all the way up in outside zone 1, but he's looking a lot more comfortable in the lead role than he did in the chase. LZ there, nice proximity, car moving around a little bit, but we'd like to see closeness with a little bit of movement than far away. So right there you can see that Noback just taps the wall, and then LZ does a little double tap on the wall, maintains angle, does a pretty good job of keeping the car in the right position despite those wall taps, stayed on throttle, stayed in proximity. So chase to chase, you can see that LZ is doing a much better job of positioning his car, staying close to Noback, and mimicking what Noback's doing. In the lead position, Noback was not quite as high in outside zone 1, did a better job in zone 2, may have left it a little bit early there, but it's going to come down to all three of us here to make our decisions independently.
All right, the results waiting for that. Adam LZ, Nick Noback. And we are seeing Forsberg, who is intended to be up next with Travis Reeder, but he is not in his vehicle. An unfortunate turn of events. And we are looking at our BC Racing Go for Gold side by side. Adam LZ, Nick Noback, taking a look at this. Both of them had their flaws here on initiation. You see that. Nick Noback, you see him just really jump up. Looks like he, what are your thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, Noback had to make a huge compromise in the chase position there in outside zone 1 and into outside zone 2 as well. Whereas if you look at LZ in the chase, he was in proximity and he didn't make any compromises. He may have had a few bobbles in the chase, but he was real close and mimicking well what Noback was doing. Of course, Noback did do better when he got into the lead position, but he still wasn't up high on outside zone 1 and made a couple of errors elsewhere.
All right, the judges analyzing, scrutinizing. Who do you guys think won? Was it Adam LZ? What do you guys think? Was it Nick Noback? Did Nick Noback get the victory in the BMW? A little resounding Adam LZ there, but let's go to the judges. Slide them left for Adam LZ, right for Nick Noback. One more time, Adam LZ, and one more time. So, I think that's really indicative of just tightening it up. You know, I think that, you know, Ryan, I know you went with Adam LZ, the other two judges. All right, here we go. We are back to the action. Adam LZ, Nick Noback. This is the one more time battle. Again, download Torque Drift. It's awesome. Rip it, grip it, and thank you so much, Mr. Martinez. All right, here we go. Back to the one more time battle. Adam LZ, a lot of fans watching, either in the building, seeing a lot of those AutoZone RTR LZ shirts. So here we go, Nick Noback. He's not a fan of him. He wants to take him down. All right, Adam LZ initiates Nick Noback. A little more posture, a little more confidence there. You can see he get the proximity, but let's get that angle there, Noback. Ooh, and he transitions way too early. Maybe gets lost in that Nitto tire smoke. Adam LZ needs to get deeper on the outside zone, and he does, towards the latter portion of that run. Past that second inside clip, Noback nowhere to be found because you couldn't see him because of all that Nitto tire smoke, but a great showing there. Stand and deliver. What do we got here as far as results? And again, we will take a look what do we got here with the Air Force instant replay.
All right, so as LZ gets initiated, you can see in the chase there, Noback just a little bit behind, but doing a better job than he did on the first run of mimicking the line at least. Had a little bit lower angle there at the end of the zone. Transitions too early, hits inside clip with the left side of his car, which is not a good look through that area. LZ didn't get into outside zone 2 immediately, but did get in there later on in the zone. Did get himself up to the wall. So let's watch it from the drone and see what happened. So right there, Noback does make a compromise early on outside zone 1, and then on line, and then later on angle. He gets into the smoke here, transitions too early. You can see his left wheel is what runs over the outside zone 1 base, or sorry, inside clip 1 base. And then as they go to outside zone 2, Noback is a little bit too far back, and LZ was not in the zone initially, but did work his way out there later in the zone.
So again, still leaving a window of opportunity. Not that LZ was watertight and Nick Noback had some mistakes, but if he throws down a really gangster lead run, talking about Noback and LZ, you know, if this could go one more time again, or if Noback is that dominant and LZ makes some major mistakes, he could get knocked out. But look at LZ chomping. He is absolutely drooling all over the back of that BMW, sweating him. Oh, Noback comes out of it. That's going to be it. That's going to be it, unfortunately, for the CoraWorks BMW. Hits the wall, gets out of shape. Adam LZ does not need to continue, but this is good practice, comfortability with that Ford Mustang. Adam LZ will advance on to the top 16. Unfortunately, that CoraWorks GT Radial BMW knocks himself out. He knew what he needed to do, and that's what I was talking about. If he threw down that gangster run, did that X factor, you know, got into the wall, didn't disrupt, but unfortunately it did. The wall bit back, took him out. So Nick Noback unfortunately knocked out, but a lot of fans hyped to see Adam LZ advance on. Guess what? He goes against Matt Field. Ooh. All right, so there you are. You're seeing